Good morning, everybody. Broadcasting from the Progressive Communication Network in Boca Raton. I have as a guest the environmental and civil rights attorney from Boca Raton, Rabbi Barry Silver, and he's going to be commenting on the upcoming events in the next few weeks. As you're aware, Barry, Mark Meadows, John Ratcliffe, Robert O'Brien, Stephen Miller, Kevin Susaniti, John McEntee, and the most important person ever incorporated have all testified before the grand jury, Jack Smith's grand jury. Okay, Barry, take it from there.
Well, Donald Trump said that he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and he could get away with it. Well, that's true as far as his followers are concerned. But the rest of us who still have a moral compass, who are not brainwashed, who are not indoctrinated, we still believe that the king is not the law, but the law is the king. And everyone will be held accountable for what they do. To suggest that somebody can lead an insurrection against the government of the United States and get away with it is outrageous. To suggest that you can pay off porn stars with campaign funds and get away with it is just completely ridiculous. So yes, he has brainwashed a fair amount of people in the United States, but the rest of us who still believe in morality and democracy and decency, we will not allow this to stand. And for him to suggest that the prosecutor is a Soros-backed animal and hold a baseball bat and a picture next to him, this is thuggery. This is dangerous. This
Violation of New York City law, by the way.
This is outrageous. He should have been arrested long ago. To threaten to kill people, to use racism and anti-Semitism in the same sentence, and to have people now wanting to kill this person, it's incredible to me, incredible that even one person could follow this maniac and this lunatic. But an entire political party, millions of people, this is outrageous.
Let's talk about Fannie Willis, the prosecutor from Atlanta. They have enough evidence between the call to Brett Raffensperger and the Speaker of the House call that has not been played, David Lawson. I'm mispronouncing his last name. But anyway, comment on the upcoming prosecution, probably in indictment, probably in April or May of this year.
It's all the same. He's committed multiple crimes, multiple felonies, multiple examples of having contempt for democracy, contempt for the American people, contempt even for his own followers, and he's been able to get away with it for too long, but not anymore. Judgment Day is coming, and he might be able to shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and his followers will let him get away with it. We won't. We will stand against him, and he deserves to be in jail. He should have been in jail long ago. He has no business running for president. He should not be allowed to run for president. He should be arrested just for holding a baseball bat in the same picture of the prosecutor. He should be put in jail instantly.
Well, the thing is, the obstruction of justice, there's a dozen different examples of that, and I'm sure you know about, forget putting aside the baseball bat incident. You know that when you have a call asking for 11,780 votes, that's publicly known, and the one that's not publicly known is to the former Georgia Speaker of the House, and that's already been played to the grand jury.
That was just one example of countless examples of them trying to rig the election and steal the election and take the election when all of it didn't work. Putting in judges and trying to get state senators and people to do his bidding. When all of it didn't work, he led an insurrection against the United States. There was another guy who did that. His name was Hitler. It was called a beer hall putsch, trying to take over the government. And he wasn't prosecuted sufficiently. And he tried again, and he succeeded, and he turned the government into a tyranny and into a demagoguery. That's what we have here. We have a guy who tried to take over the government. He hasn't been punished. And if we allow him to try to do it again, shame on us. We need to put him in jail. He's a clear and present danger to everyone in this country. Just the fact that he said, I don't pay taxes because I'm smart. Imagine if everybody followed his lead and nobody paid taxes. Who would pay for the military? He's a billionaire. He's allowing people who are working hard for a living to pay his share, to pay taxes and he doesn't? The guy is a moral degenerate. And if you look up the word trompe in French, it means deception, foolishness. And John Adams warned people about trumpery. Look it up. It's an English word. It means deception and trying to take advantage of people. The guy is leading a cult. And the rest of us who are not brainwashed in the cult, we need to make sure that he is put in jail quickly so that he stops doing damage to our country and our democracy.
Well, I like Trump supporters to call 888-465-2631 at their convenience.
Thank you for spreading the word out. Thank you for allowing me to have a few minutes.
What I would like to say, thank you, Barry, for coming back. We're going to put this on both Progressive Communication Network Facebook page and put a link to the Door of a Door on there as well. And again, my name is Al Rogers, and have a great Sunday. Thank you.
Thanks, Al, for what you're doing. Take care.